Welcome back, everyone. This is Super Kelly Brothers. My name is Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jody Kelly.
My name is James Baker.
And
Expect that, did you?
no one expects that.
That threw me off. My name is Jody Kelly.
So in this episode, we're going to talk about Jody's top 10 robots, cyborgs, droids, and androids from the movies.
And AI.
And AI as well. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I forgot to mention that in my video. But over to you, Jody. Remarkable. What's yours? What's your top 10?
Right, okay. I tried to kind of avoid as many Star Wars droids as I could here because we always talk about Star Wars, and but it's impossible. So I've got a couple in here.
Can I guess your 10th one then? Is it
number 7 will surprise you. Okay, I always say this, right, but no particular order because there's millions of droids that could have, and androids and robots.
Except your top 3.
I mean, come on. Who's got
Yes.
Or your top 1. Or your
My top 5.
Right. Let us know when that preference kicks in then, because that's quite interesting. I'm forcing your hand here, Jody.
Top 6.
Top 7.
Okay.
8. Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, right.
All right, go.
So I've gone Bicentennial Man, which is from the film Bicentennial Man, which is about a 200-year-old robot played by Robin Williams. And he starts off as a kind of butler robot, and then as the years go by and the family grows older, and he lives for 200 years, hence the name. Mm-hmm. And but they die, but he lives and he gets upgraded, so he gets better as they get worse. It's a beautiful film. The tearjerker. It's Isaac Asimov. Is it Isaac Asimov, the writer?
Mm-hmm. 3 Rules of Robotics. iRobot
and stuff. Yeah. So yeah.
So are you saying there's a robot in that film? Because I've not seen it before. That would make you cry.
It's a family movie as well, James.
But that robot makes you cry.
That movie, the situation, because he's watching them. It's as he evolves and they die, they start dying. Mm-hmm. His emotion, he gets his emotions and things.
Right,
and he starts getting upgrades of emotion, and and
I've not seen it, Jody, but I will, based on what you just said there, seek that out.
And it's like see if you watch that with your kids and your wife and yourself, you'll be in bits.
So I said earlier on, I would not have thought you'd have chosen that in your top 10.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Do you know it was between that and AI actually?
Yeah.
Because I thought, but I think AI stole that idea, so that's why I put Bicentennial Man in there. AI is a similar story about a wee boy that wants to have a emotional attachment. Oh, sorry, that has a programmed emotional attachment. Mm-hmm. Once they do this, have you seen AI, James? No.
Aye. Yes.
Aye. And they have to do this wee kind of sequence, and then he's got this instant emotional attachment to his mum, or his surrogate
robot mum.
No, his surrogate mum.
Bio mum.
Human mum. Bio mum. Aye. There's a good name for a movie. Bio mum.
Bio mum.
Coming soon.
Just about a mum.
Part mum. Part bio.
You could title it Bio Mum.
Just
a normal washing the dishes and all that.
Right. Nobody register that domain name. Biomom.com.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to register Biomum.
No. Biomama. Biomama.it.
That's a whole different kettle of fish. Number 9, Iron Giant.
I was going to put Iron Giant.
which don't,
Oh, don't tell me
James
that.
is like, I thought you'd either frozen there or your angry face.
A little bit.
I had Frozen.
A little bit
I'm
of
glad I
column A,
froze
a
that
little
one.
bit from column B.
I
Do you know the
couldn't
fun
not put
fact
this
about
in
Iron
because-
Giant?
Go on, I
What?
bet there's hundreds.
The fun fact about Iron Giant is it was originally published as the Iron Man, and then Marvel comic books was like,
No.
Only no call it that.
All right, okay. Well, I've read the book and it's totally different to the cartoon. I used to read it to Jay actually. It's quite a short book as well. It's really good. It's quite a little bit more psychedelic, the book, than the cartoon. But Vin Diesel does the voice
Of course. Oh, yeah, I am
for
Groot.
Iron Giant. Yeah,
because it's
I am
Harry
Iron
Harry
Giant.
Connick Jr. and Jennifer Aniston.
that's right. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's oh god, the animator that did the Incredibles,
Brad Bird.
Brad Bird.
Aye, that's right.
He directed it.
The animation is absolutely beautiful.
Terrific.
It's so
Absolutely.
good.
Do you know it didn't do that well at the cinema either? I don't think.
I went to see it this cinema.
Did you? I didn't.
Yeah, went to see it in
So
Tralee.
I'm part of that. I'm part of that cause that it never did well, but absolutely,
Brad Bird.
it's one of my most
brilliant.
favourite films.
Brilliant.
Brad Bird's fantastic. He's
I know.
absolutely superb.
Yes.
Number 8, I've got Wall-E.
Mhm.
Sloane's pretty much said it all. And if we could have
Check
discussed
that
it
other
anyway,
video
you
out.
know.
I'll try and remember to put the link up there.
Yeah, check out Sloane's top 10 as well.
Yes, that's right. Mhm.
We kind of discussed Wall-E already. Number 7, I've got Ultron from Age of Ultron.
Okay. Number 7 will shock you.
Somebody's, yeah, hands up. Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't even joking.
You were not.
I find that character really interesting. The fact that it's a creation of Tony Stark for the greater good, but
The greater
the more he learns about things and gets a kind of skewed version of what Tony Stark's trying to do, and creates himself to go against that is really interesting.
What was it he
Again, the
said?
whole
It was-
motivation thing.
Mhm.
Is that?
Yeah, he was Tony Stark in that film. He talked about the iron something around the world? The iron shield, was it? The iron
Iron Shield, yeah.
iron shield around the world. Something.
Yeah. Well,
Something about
peacekeeping
that.
force.
Yeah, and then
I remember seeing
Captain
that- I remember
America
seeing-
was against it because he was basically like, you could a fence is built to keep people out, but it also can keep people in.
Aye,
But he didn't
definitely.
like it.
But they also made reference to that in Endgame as well. That was brought back up. The iron, whatever it was, I can't
There
remember.
was. That's right. That's
Around
when
the
they
world,
fought
that was
at
your
the start.
fault.
Yep.
Aye. No, good
That's
choice
right.
actually. I never that bypassed us.
And I love that scene at the beginning when he kind of creates himself and he kind of stumbles into the party they're having in Ultron.
Yeah.
And they
It's
kind of
grotesque,
try and destroy
actually.
him, and yeah.
All the
I
kind of
just
the
love-
oil
Quite
kind of bleeding out
Aye.
onto the floor.
quite fascinated by that bit. The way they kind of, it's a wee bit like Superman 3. The computer that kind of starts to
Yes.
kind of have a conscience,
Mhm.
but in physical form. It's a bit like that.
Do you guys just love ruining my top 10? I bringing up Superman 3. Only kidding. Or am I?
Or is he? Number 6 will shock you.
Is it
Ultron,
Whiplash?
like that.
Anyway.
James Spader voice is
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah, James Spader.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
aye,
really,
James
really
Spader.
good.
Especially
And the
his
whole
creepy resin. His
Pinocchio
creepy.
thing.
Yeah, the Pinocchio got no strings
Oh
on.
yeah, that's right. Aye.
I remember seeing that.
The song actually gets played as well.
It does.
From the Disney
definitely in the trailer. Just seemed super creepy because you don't get to see the resolution of the whole thing. It's just like that song, that image, and robots don't bleed oil; they spurt oil.
Yeah.
but that robot bled oil.
Yeah.
It was a really, really good thing. I think it's quite an underrated Marvel movie, actually.
Very underrated, yeah.
Especially the whole. I mean, I'd love to have had Vanessa in my top 10, but quite frankly, that's not a robot. It's just armor, really. The whole Hulkbuster.
Veronica.
Veronica. Not what did I call it? Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Sorry.
Aye. I think you'll find.
I can't believe I've been caught out. I'm a fraud.
You know what, Vanessa?
I think you'll find it's Veronica.
I'm so angry.
I love that.
My daughter's in the kitchen looking at me like that. Dad.
I don't know. I don't even know you.
I know. Is this actually going out somewhere?
See the Hulkbuster thing with when he fights the Hulk?
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Whole bit.
I'm sorry.
And then he's like, I'm sorry.
I know.
And he must have rewound that about 10 times.
Yeah.
And why not? It's amazing.
Absolutely wet himself laughing at that bit.
Can't believe I said Vanessa.
Number 6.
See, Faith in the kitchen is like, even I knew it was Veronica, Dad.
Shame on you.
I know. Fool me once.
They both forgive me, it's fine.
Anyway, number 6 for me won't shock you because it's R2D2. And I could have stuck C3PO in, but I didn't, James.
There's no point in me doing my top 10. Honestly.
Anyway,
go on.
Kenny Baker, obviously, who's dead now, but I think the wee guy that does him now. I'm not sure if he's in the machine. He's in the actual R2 unit that much. I think they do it as a remote control unit now.
No, I don't think that. I think they think these days there's no point. But I quite liked George Lucas' attitude towards it back in the day, where he was just like, there is a point because then it's more human, and that's what he wanted.
Because even he's like dancing about, when he's excited or whatever,
How does he dance again, Jody?
My boobs are jiggling.
No, but I think he did. I mean, no, I don't.
We're clapping together.
I know he did. He definitely did. He wanted someone inside any awkward droid to make it more human, and I just
Are we making our own jokes up here or what?
I think so.
Right. Anyway, number 5 will shock you.
Can't all shock.
This one will.
That's quite clickbaity.
This one will. The Gonk droid from Star Wars.
Sloan,
I told you.
What's your best impression of the Gonk droid?
Gonk.
Gonk.
Gonk. Gonk.
Does anyone know what the Gonk droid is for?
Gonking.
Oh. Sloan, it's usually Jody that lowers the tone of this.
It is.
Well, but now that's you.
He knows a geeky fact, so I've got to go low now.
Right. What is a Gonk droid for?
It's to interface with a sand crawler.
In what way?
Well, the Fitzer valve. I don't know. That's a joke from Fletch, by the way.
It's pretty much a mobile battery. It powers up things.
I love that.
That's what it is. I never knew that until I was doing my research.
So it's basically a 10,000 milliamp hour per battery pack with
it basically powers stuff up. Basically, that's what it's for. There you go. I did not know that either. It's a mobile battery pack.
There you go.
So, but I love the noise of it, and also love how it's been reintroduced now into Mandalorian as well. It was in there in the Stormtrooper bit with what do you call this German guy?
I don't know. I know what you mean though.
Yeah, it was in that bit anyway.
Show me the baby.
Aye. Ex Machina, the droid, the android lady
James, you want to do the honours?
I think you find it pronounced Ex Machina.
All right then, smarty pants. Does anybody know what ex machina means, or
Yes.
ex machina means?
Deus
Listen, I'd
ex
like-
machina is from the Latin, which means God from the machine. It's when in the Greek plays that God would literally come down and save the hero.
You've ruined it.
God, that was loud.
Well done.
It deserved to be loud.
That's
You
what
know,
it means.
in that vein, I was wondering, were automatons allowed in this?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's only now I've really I guess I was subconsciously thinking about it, but
Yeah.
you know the little owl from Clash of the Titans.
Yeah, I
I'm
love
just
that
like,
guy. He's cool.
I did like
Clockwork
that's
guy.
the best. Oh yeah, that's the best.
That guy.
Yeah. Oh, check you out. I was
He's
just
got
like,
a wee-
will I put him in?
He's got a wee cameo in the remake.
Is he?
I didn't see the remake. Didn't see it, but
Cameo.
anyway, I didn't include any
Not as
automatons.
good.
So 4 was
Ex
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 Machina.
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 I just wanted you
Ava.
to say that again.
Is it
Let's
Ava?
say it right.
I think Ava's the robot.
I don't know what the name of the robot is.
I think it's Ava.
Anyway, it's a great story about
Man meets robot.
Domino.
Man falls in love with robot. Robot inters
Well,
man in bunker and flies off in a helicopter.
it's
Sorry,
accepting. It's accepting a robot as a emotionally, real person, isn't it? As a person, as
Yeah.
opposed to a machine. Brilliant. We all love it. So
I think it's
what else can we say?
a better movie than Devs is a TV show.
Oh, me too. Absolutely, 100%. I still find Devs interesting.
Have you finished it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Still not started it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
I finished
Garland
it.
thing, isn't it? You guys said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex Garland.
It's a little bit boring, James.
Oh, you'll love it. Yeah.
You
You'll
have
probably love
just piqued my interest.
Go on. How
And it
boring
is
is it?
proper
There's
sci-fi
episodes
as
where
well.
nothing happens for weeks.
I'll be back in a minute.
Although it's got one of the best fight scenes ever in a car park.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Actually, that fight
Nothing
scene
to do
is
with-
amazing.
Nothing to do with droids and any of it. The
Okay.
music and stuff is good.
Yeah.
As a filmmaker, I think he's cracking as well.
I've actually worn my pencil out. I've been writing down so much. I need to find my pencil sharpener, but it's not here. I'll just have to write with a blunt pencil. Sorry.
You take notes.
I'm taking
like,
notes. Yeah. I've got a book here with notes and
Oh, mate.
notes.
You're a professional.
Of course.
Jody just used a knife to scribble it into the dining room table.
I just scrape it right in. Crayon on the wall. Help me.
It's like watching a Muppet as well.
Right, all right.
Sorry.
Anyway, right,
I saw
number
myself
three.
in there and I was like, oh, that looks like a Muppet doing that.
Number
Anyway,
three.
number three.
I'm
Number three. Again, Sloan, you've kind of mentioned this. Roy Batty, Blade Runner.
Yes.
Rutger Hauer. Brilliant. What can you say about Blade Runner, James? I mean, what could you say about it?
It's a Ridley Scott film.
You love it.
Starring Harrison Ford and Sean Young.
Yeah, and Rutger Hauer.
And,
There's a
and
flat incarnate, and it's a bit
Edward
rainy.
James Olmos is in it as well.
I mean, I think you covered it pretty much, didn't you? Because it's in your top 10. Some of his lines in it are the best lines in the movie. Did he definitely improvise those lines? Was that?
Apparently.
Did he? Right,
I
okay.
wasn't there.
Because they pretty much stole the show. Well, a couple of those lines, but anyway. Tears in the Rain and the I have seen things you've never seen, and
because he's basically trying to point out that he's trying to point out that Harrison Ford, who we believe to be
he's a
human,
mere human,
hasn't lived as much as he has, and so therefore he's he's more deserving of life than Harrison Ford is.
Even though now that we've seen it.
Sorry.
Even though now that we've seen the
That's why I'm
sequel,
interested in Blade Runner.
James, you need to close your ears at this bit. In case you
No, it's all right. I know already. Don't worry. It's been spoiled hundreds of times, and I don't care.
All right, okay.
Sorry, I'm just kidding. But you did that. You did the same to me with Star Trek, so
I know, I did. I know.
So it's fine. We're all friends.
That's us quits. Until I tell you number 2, that's us quits anyway.
Oh gosh,
you're gonna kill me.
I've got a pencil ready.
I know who it is.
T-1000.
I quit.
Really?
I quit.
Right, I'm not going to say anything
Go on.
about it.
No, honestly, go ahead. Say what you've got to say, because you have to say what you've got to say, because you actually don't know what I've got.
I know,
and you don't remember.
You're going to tell me what you've
got.
No.
I'm just saying, you don't actually know what parts of our conversation last Saturday night I remember, even though I was super drunk. So, no, go for it. Do all your T-1000 stuff.
Well, the only thing I would say about it, I'm going to go from a technical point of view of we've never seen a robot, an android, whatever you guys call it, ever that was
shape-shifting,
fluid and shape-shifting like that. Mm-hmm. We'd never seen anything like that. It was all, every robot that we've ever seen has been joints, has got, arms and stuff and big solid things. This is like a fluid thing that can mold into anything.
Mm-hmm.
A spanner if it wants, it can do anything. So
well,
from that point of view, it was like
it can't have multiple parts though.
Yeah, it can't have multiple parts.
It can't be a gun.
And it's still going to weigh the same as well.
Yeah, but it can be a spear and things,
It could be a spear,
or a key.
It can't be mechanical.
But it definitely can't be a gun.
Yeah.
It could be a... I'm not going to go there.
It could be a crowbar that it attaches to the bonnet of a car.
Or the hood.
Yeah. There is a great bit in it as well where he goes through the bars and he tries to walk off and he gets caught because he's got the gun in his hand.
The special effects in that are phenomenal.
Aye, they are.
I mean, when I first saw that film, I was like blown away. You know that bit in the kind of
so was most of the cast
part. You know that part in the dam. When they have the car chase. You know that bit. And the kind of, I don't know that bit in LA.
It's like the overflow of the floods.
Yeah, whatever it is, right? And his car explodes, and then he walks out of the
fire.
As a metallic person,
and
then changes back into the policeman. I was like, whoa, that's just the most incredible thing I'd ever seen.
Did you guys got the pictures to see it?
Yeah, well, 100%. Aye.
I remember going to see that.
Yeah,
I was a 15 at the time. I think it's a 12 now. It was definitely a 15 at the time, and I remember the original Terminator was an 18 at the time. It's now a 15. But I think the T-1000 was made by Robert Patrick. Him doing that face, which never changed, and I remember seeing an interview with him not actually that long ago, where he was talking about he was running as fast as he could, but could not breathe through his mouth.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
And it was just, I think that's unbelievable. His commitment to
it was told to have no expression at all.
Constantly. And if you ever if I'm doing a sprint, so if I go to the gym and I'm doing a sprint, and occasionally I'll just try and do that, it's near enough impossible. And he was just like, when the camera cut, he could hardly breathe at all. He was just so committed to the role.
I think, from what I've heard about working with James Cameron, I don't think I'd accept a role from him. By the way, not a chip roll or a cheese roll or a roll, and
But you might get a brand new Mercedes from him if you.
He's quite a hard taskmaster. I mean, he nearly killed people in Abyss. He's asking folk to run at 1,000,000 miles an hour with their mouths shut.
Mhm.
You know, I'm not.
What's next?
I'm out.
I know. Good
Convert
shout, actually.
yourself to a
T1000 is a
7-foot
great
blue
shout.
dwarf
James, if you're
Dwarf.
not you,
Giant.
James Cameron, if you're watching here, I'm not going to be appearing in any of your films.
He's
Sorry.
just down the road from my house. That's where
Actually,
grew
is
up.
he?
Yeah, that's where James Cameron grew up. Was Chippewa in Ontario.
All right.
You should invite him on here.
Nah.
Two Jameses.
I know.
Would that not just be confusing? We'd say James, and then two of them go.
Yeah, you're right. Don't bother asking him.
I know. Let's just keep it simple, guys.
Exactly. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
One Sloan,
Forza.
one Jody, one James. There you go. See?
Forza crowd.
Exactly.
That's it.
Right, number one. I'm dreading saying these now.
Just say it. Go on. Just get it out. Just do it.
HAL 2001. Look at his face, poker face.
No. It's a poker face. It is, because I'm just not going to say anything either way. Because if I did react to every single robot that was mentioned, there'd be no point in me having my bit.
Anyway, this is not even a robot, it's a computer. So does that count?
Not really.
But I think it does. I personally think it does.
He's kind of the ship.
It's an AI, isn't it? It's an AI.
He is the ship, though. He's the
Yeah.
voice of the ship.
I wasn't sure where to put it, but
Oh.
it's my favourite ever robot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he is menacing. It's like we were talking about earlier on, Alien. He's there to do a job. He cannot understand any human emotion. He's just there to do what he needs to do, regardless of how upset somebody is. And then when they start to switch him off, and they start singing Daisy Daisy that we spoke about before, and the sci-fi top tens, watch it. Not a watch it. I'm not threatening. Not in a threatening way. I'm saying watch our top tens, and yeah, all that stuff. I think the attention to detail. The character was voiced by Douglas James Rain, and he voiced him in the sequel as well, which was that 2010? It was called
2010, yeah, Helen Mirren.
Yeah, so for me, that's my favourite. Is mysterious. It's great. Love it.
It's like without emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Just, no matter what Hal done, it was without emotion, and it was so far advanced. But yet, when it came to how we are as the human race, it wasn't advanced at all. And I don't know what Daisy Daisy meant, as it was, shutting down. Was it its last cry as I could be human? Was that what it was?
No, Daisy Daisy was because I think I'd said this before, but Daisy Daisy was when they first tried to do a synthetic voice. That was the first thing that they ever taught a computer to do.
Mm-hmm.
And
so that was kind of his only function was that
was the original breakthrough.
Mm-hmm.
So that was when he was dying. That was his last kind of response was Daisy Daisy.
I read that, and I think what you're saying is more correct than what I'm about to say. But I read that as if you didn't know that, or if you didn't pick that up. I don't know if it featured in the film, because I haven't watched 2001 Space Odyssey that much. But if you didn't pick that up from the film, I thought, is that his last? Although I'm definitely not human, now you've pulled the plug on me, or now I'm being destroyed, and now I'm going to try, and you will feel guilt. And now I'm being so spiteful. Up until this point, the only emotion I had is none, and now I'm just going to be a spiteful git.
I think that's a better. Guilty. I think that's a better thing, but I'm going for the.
I think yours is right.
The reality was that was what they were going for.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer yours.
Mm-hmm. Good show. Good 10.
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool. Nice one.
It's a good list. Number 7 will shock you.
It did
shock me, yeah. Shock both of us, in fact. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you want to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, give us a like, and leave us a comment below if you like this. And, thank you all for watching, and we will catch you in the next one, which will be James's top 10.
Cool. See you then.
Droids.